Many people know me as the person who won heavyweight champion of the world 3 times. There is more to my story, and this is how it began. I was born in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17th, 1942. My parents named me Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. after my father, Cassius Marcellus Clay Sr. It was a bright sunny day when it happened. My mother, Odessa Clay, had another baby named Rudy Clay. When I was a child, I went to a fair on my new bike. It was shiny and new. It was red and white. While I was at the fair, someone stole my bike. I never saw it again. I said I was going to whoop whoever stole my bike. It gave me the inspiration to do boxing. As part of my training, I raced the bus to school every day. People looked at me like, what the heck was this kid doing? My family was very poor when I was a kid. With my family being poor, they wanted me to do something to make me become rich and successful. When I did boxing, I would make up silly poems about my opponents when I would knock them out. When I was 18 years old, I won 100 amateur fights. When I was training, I was the first in the gym and the last one to leave. I really loved boxing. I had to go to a segregated school. That means I had to go to a school based on the color of my skin. I didn't know how to read and write because I didn't pay attention in school. I didn't have any jobs before boxing. I started boxing at the age of 12. I have a wife. Her name is Lonnie. My family lives in Louisville, Kentucky. Lonnie and I got married on November 19th, 1986. It was a day filled with joy. I've had other wives. That's why I have 9 kids. As an adult, I lit the Olympic torch. I felt so proud. I even won heavyweight championship 3 times. I was stripped of my boxing title because I said I wouldn't fight in the Vietnam War. When I became a Muslim, I changed my name to Muhammad Ali to represent a god I worshipped. I was on the Olympic boxing team and won a gold medal. When I got my medal, I threw it in the Ohio River. I threw it there because I represented a country that didn't treat me fairly. After the 1960s Olympics, I became pro boxers. I was on Sports Illustrated 37 times. I was even in a movie called Black Rodeo. I even got my own movie. It was called The Greatest. It was about my life. In 1974, I got my heavyweight champion title back from George Foreman, famous boxer. I even gave speeches. I'm most famous for boxing and social activism. I was always sticking up for what I believed in. It is important you study me today because I suffered and never gave up. Now in retirement, I am suffering from Parkinson's disease. That means I can't talk well and I shake a lot. I'm 70 years old now. I'm living in Louisville, Kentucky, and oftentimes visit Atlanta, Georgia. I am the greatest.
That's great.
He wants to hug you, honey.
Yeah, wasn't that good? Oh, look at that.